What series do you recommend watching in the summer? I will say, towards the end, the fandom got so greedy. I know a lot of people are asking me about TS12 and my predictions. Any advice on how to find yourself in your 20s? Whether I'm Team Conrad or Jeremiah, and there's only one answer. Okay, I'm trying to think about what Taylor Swift songs would be in season 3. Do you think Taylor is making a movie about Holiday House? I know it's controversial, but I do love It's very interesting, actually. It's like riveting. I don't know why you wouldn't want to watch that. Yeah. Hello guys, welcome back. If you're new here, welcome. And if you are not, what is even my tab? I already said welcome back. Anyways, if you are new here, welcome. So happy to have you. I have had a pretty slow morning, but it has been so nice because I never wake up early. Like, I've just been having the worst sleep schedule you could possibly imagine. And today I naturally woke up at 7:15, which is literally crazy because that never happens to me. I always feel tired in the morning, and so the fact that I was awake and like ready to get up, had to capitalize on it. But I thought it'd be just fun today to film like a casual vlog day in my life situation, because I used to do vlogs all the time, especially when I was going to the Eras tour and doing little DIY projects and random things. And I was kind of touching on it in my last vlog that I did with Allie, but I took like a pretty significant break from making videos the first half of this year, and it wasn't even really on purpose, honestly. I just was not feeling inspired at all. My life was a dumpster fire. We're still working on it. So today I went on a walk. I did some editing, and it's only 12:30 right now, which honestly for me, I usually can't get to work till like 3, so we are ahead. I'll give you guys a little updated skincare routine. I have been using this every single morning. It's hyaluronic acid, and honestly, it makes my skin so soft. I love it. I use the bubble one just because I got sent it like 2 years ago, and I've just repurchased it every single time because I like it. But I'm not a huge skincare girly. I literally use 2 products in the morning and then 2 at night pretty much. And then I have, you know, a couple things. This is another thing that I love. It's this ITK eye stick, and it literally, honestly, I feel like it's placebo. It could be, but I just really like how it like feels underneath my eyes. It has aloe vera and caffeine, and I just feel like it, you know, kind of depuffs the eyes a little bit. And then lastly, moisturizer. Tatcha, my holy grail. I'm obsessed with this stuff, and it's way too expensive. I personally have never bought this for myself. My sister and my roommate got me this for my birthday in November, and it's still going strong. I don't use this every day, but I like to use it if I'm gonna wear makeup or if I feel like I just need a little extra luxury in my skincare routine. But it does come with this little spoon thing that you like supposed to like put it on your face, but whatever. But because I'm trying to conserve it, I use Cetaphil most of the time, and it smells so good. I know my face is all red. Love that for me. I don't know if you guys have this issue, but every time I put anything on my face, it just turns red. Love it. The lighting in my bathroom is absolutely atrocious, so just ignore. But I wanted to show you guys Lissy skincare. I've talked about this and maybe like a few times, but this stuff is so good. It does not get enough hype, and I put this on at night, but basically it's mandelic serum, and you just put a tiny bit on your face every night, and then you put moisturizer over it, and when I tell you, just cleared up all acne that I was having all kinds of acne acne around my chin. Now it's like virtually gone. I sometimes have a couple red spots, but other than that, this stuff is literally magic. If I could recommend any skincare product, it would be this one. Anyways, I wanted to show you guys my new old room because I haven't really talked about moving really that much, but I've been home for, I think, a month, a little bit over a month, which is so crazy, but here we are. My bed is back in the same place that it was. My nightstand. And then I just put my bookcase and my cube over here with all my Taylor stuff. I got my desk back where it was. But this is a new addition. Little yellow chair, lithograph, my little light up guitar from Girl House, my mirror back where it was, and my dresser back where it was. My closet is still a work in progress. There's too much stuff. I need to do a full closet clean out. I have to get rid of like at least half, honestly. I have too much stuff. And it's not because I overbuy, because I really don't buy myself new clothes ever. It's because I don't get rid of anything for the past like 10 years. But anyways, yeah, that's it. That's the tour. I have set up my sister's room as kind of like my filming space. If you guys seen my previous couple videos, that's where they were filmed. So we'll just do a little tour, shall we? My new studio, I like to call it. Bennett, say hi. Hi, Bennett. Because I refuse to part with the colorful chairs and the essence of Girl House, we have made this back hallway into a mini piece of Girl House. So we've got my piano, we got my record player, and we still have to figure out where we're gonna put the records. And then we got my two chairs. We got the yellow and the purple, and then my guitars, of course, a little sitting area. And then we've got Nicola's room that is going to be my filming space. So I love this little corner. I put up my Taylor posters and my bookshelf, all my books in it, little reading corner as well. And then we've got guest bed. I put the hand heart on this wall so I would have something behind me. And then I've got my music stand for all my guitar stuff. And yeah, this is where all the magic happens now. I did post a question box on my Instagram, so I think at some point today I will sit down over there and answer some of y'all's questions to just kind of catch up and chat. I don't know. I'm feeling chatty today, which doesn't normally happen, but I'm debating on whether I should put makeup on. I probably should since I'm gonna go in public today. I'm gonna go to Target, do some returns, because yesterday I spent like over an hour. I'm like so long in Target just because I was bored and I needed something like to give me some dopamine, you know what I mean? And so there's some things I bought that I need to return because I just bought too much stuff. I have to return stuff at Target. I have to go to CVS and pick up a prescription. I have to go get my bridesmaid dress altered because I'm in my bestie's wedding. My childhood best friend is getting married in 2 weeks, so that's very exciting. I got therapy I gotta go to. Lord knows I need it. And I also have some editing to do for some guitar videos that I'm posting on Patreon. Even though I took a break from main YouTube, I did not take a break from Patreon, however, so I was still posting 3 videos a week over there because that's where I put all of my music content now, my guitar tutorials, my play-alongs, all my guitar tabs, they're all posted on Patreon now because I've said this before, but YouTube will demonetize literally everything, and also some of my stuff has been getting like copyright strike down, like taken off of YouTube if I sing too much of a Taylor Swift song or something. And so it's really, YouTube is making it literally so hard to post any type of cover / guitar tutorial stuff. I'm not saying I'm never gonna post guitar stuff on YouTube again because I really do want to, but YouTube is making it so hard and your girl can't work for free, unfortunately, as much as I would love to. So anyways, I have to do some editing for that because I was teaching the intro picking riff to Us featuring Taylor Swift by Gracie Abrams, and I love that song so much. It was so much fun. So if you're curious about my Patreon, I will link it down below. You can join for free and kind of browse around to see if it's something you'd be interested in. And also, if you just want to buy like a collection of tabs, you can just outright buy it for, I think I'm selling it for like $3 or $5, which honestly for one coffee, not bad for the amount of hours it takes me to put together those guitar tabs. But I want it to be like as accessible as possible to people, but also still be able to live and afford to eat food. Okay, we're gonna do a little outfit of the day because I like my outfit that I'm wearing. First, we've got this new skirt I got from Uniqlo, which I am obsessed with. It's shorts in the back, skirt in the front, you already know. And then I absolutely love these shoes. These are Birkenstocks brand, but they're like a different branch. I don't know, it's got like a rubber bottom. And then I've got a tank top underneath this like crocheted, colorful sweater thing that I got from Target, I think almost 2 years ago. So love that. Everything can be styled anew. And then my charm necklace is from my bestie Lauren. She made this for me. All the charms are personalized. We got an N, got a little key, butterfly, cactus, little moon, little wine glass, of course, and then a little paw print. Super cute. I've got friendship bracelets from bestie Miley that we met at Disneyland, and my gold hoops that I think I got at Claire's. Okay, so should we do a CVS haul? It's very short. First, I picked up my prescription. I'm trying something new. Love that. This was my first year being medicated for ADHD, and it has been interesting, to say the least. Let me turn on my car. It's so freaking hot here. Without going into too much detail, I tried a medication and it just was like making me literally so crazy, and I was staying up all night. I was way overstimulated, and so we're trying something new, which is what I picked up. And then also I've been doing so much research on ADHD and what can help me focus and just be normal and not anxious at all. And so, maybe not at all, but make it better. The girlies are taking supplements. So I got B12, I heard that one is good, and magnesium glycinate. I heard both of these help with ADHD and anxiety, so we're gonna try it. I'll let you guys know how it goes. Okay, let's answer some questions, what you all have been waiting for. I have my Capri Sun with me. Yes, this is the second one I've had today. Thank you for noticing. Yep, it'll do it every time. So I just wanted to chill and hang out and answer some of your questions that you asked me on Instagram. Thank you everybody for submitting your questions. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I post on my stories pretty often. So if you want more content than I am able to post on YouTube, go over there. Let's see, I feel like this needs to be closer to me. Also, guys, my eyesight is getting worse by the day, and it's so bad that sometimes when I'm filming, I can't tell if it's blurry or if I am just seeing it and it's blurry. Okay, so let's just start at the top, shall we? Ooh, someone asked, what's your go-to song for a late night car ride? See, I have playlists on my Spotify specifically for different moments like this one. So I'm pretty sure I have one that's called like traffic lights, stop signs, long drives, or something like that. Whatever's on that playlist, I love at a nice little car ride at night. You Are in Love, Last Kiss, top 10. Anything on Tortured Poets is a good late night drive, but it depends on the drive. Like, are we sad? Are we trying to be moody? Like, if we're sad girl, 100% the anthology, Tortured Poets. But if we're like driving home from a concert at night, 100% Midnights. Like 1,000,000% Midnights is the best album to play top to bottom when you're driving home from a concert. It's literally the first thing I put on when we get back in the car. If we're talking about other artists, I do have another playlist that is cottagecore, and it includes a lot of Folklore and Evermore. Evermore is also a good one. That's like a winter night drive, you know? I feel like different seasons have different vibes. I'm sure when you asked the question, you didn't expect a whole essay on it. So I will stop talking about that, but I'll link my Spotify down below if you guys want to go snoop on all my playlists and stuff that I listen to. If you could go anywhere in the world to see Taylor, where would it be? Well, I was so lucky enough to go to London to see Taylor. Like, that's like crazy. I would say my one regret was not going to the Paris show, the very first show of the European leg. That would be so amazing to see Taylor Swift in Paris. and Scotland, because I have family in Scotland and I feel like seeing Taylor Swift in Scotland would be like super full circle, you know? What series do you recommend watching in the summer? This is a good question. I feel like I've seen every single like summer show, movie, rom-com, you name it, I've seen it. Obviously, The Summer I Turned Pretty, like so good. I read the books when I was younger. I think they did such a good job with season 1. Season 2 felt like there was some filler episodes, like they were kind of drawing it out. I know season 3 is going to end me. Like I'm going to go into cardiac arrest. I'm so excited. Summer I Turned Pretty, My Life with the Walter Boys, so good. It's kind of like a knockoff version of The Summer I Turned Pretty, except this was also based on a book, which I read. Again, when I was in high school, I read this book, and I thought they did a really good job with the adaptation of it. I thought the characters were super likable, most of them. And so I would say My Life with the Walter Boys is more of like she goes to Colorado out in this like rural town where they have like a ranch and horses. So if you're going for more the like Miley Stewart summer, that one. But if you're going more for like beach, New England coastal summer, Summer I Turned Pretty. The Hannah Montana movie, that one is a great movie to watch in the summer. The Last Song with Miley Cyrus is a sad movie, but it's so good. One of my favorites. I know you said series, but I'm just gonna list off my favorite summer movies because I feel like summer series, I'm trying to think of what other ones there are. Oh, H2O. Go watch H2O, The Mermaid Show. I don't care how old you are. Go watch H2O. It's so good. It was my hyperfixation when I was 13, and I truly, truly wanted to become a mermaid. Love that show in the summer. And then Aquamarine, amazing summer movie. Oh man, I know that I'm gonna be thinking about this later and think of way more, so if I do think of more, I will put them right here. I love a good summer movie, TV show. I love the vibes. Summer is my favorite season. I just need the summer vibes all the year round. I know a lot of people are asking me about TS12 and my predictions. I might do a full video on it, but to be honest, like I feel like we don't have too many concrete Easter eggs that I haven't already talked about. There might be a couple things, but as far as TS12, I will say, I don't know why I have a feeling that it's going to be announced this year. Like, I don't know. I just have a weird feeling that we're going to get new music sooner than we think. But that's all that I'm thinking about it. If I had to go with an aesthetic, I would say either, I feel like that light purple lilac, stars, maybe? I don't know. I feel like there was a lot of that. I just don't feel like she would do navy blue. It's too close to midnights. I don't know. And then there's orange, which is the only really other color. I don't know. As far as my thoughts on debut, I would love it to come out soon, just so I can enjoy it in the summertime. Some people think she's waiting until next spring. I just don't see the point in waiting to release a re-recording. I would think she would want to close the chapter on that so people stop annoying her and talking about it so much and theorizing. I think she kind of got tired of the crazy theories and the reaching towards the end, for sure. I will say, towards the end, the fandom got so greedy with all these things, and I feel like the people that became fans, let's say like post-folklore, so anytime between folklore and now, do not know what it's like with a normal album cycle because of how much stuff Taylor has done the last 5 years. Like before that, we had to wait 2 years in between albums. And from 1989 to Reputation was 3 years. And so getting 1 or 2 or 3 albums in a calendar year or like, you know, less than 2 years is literally insane. And I feel like we have lost the plot a little bit with that because towards the end of the tour, everyone's like, where's Reputation? Rep TV, Rep TV. And complaining about how she wore the same outfits to the last 3 shows and that she didn't do anything special for the last closing weekend of the Eras tour. It was just like, guys, come on. Like, just be happy for her and let's not, again, it's like I Can Do With a Broken Heart, the crowd was chanting more. Look at all the stuff that she has done and gave us the last 5 years and you still want more? Anyways, I think she's taking a well-deserved break, but I am unsure when we will see debut or the Rep Vault. Because I do think she'll release the Rep Vault. Will it be this year? I don't know. At this point, I feel like I can't accurately predict anything because Taylor is just gonna do what she's gonna do. Ooh, we're gonna get deep here for a minute. Any advice on how to find yourself in your 20s? You know what? If I had the answer, I would tell you. And if anybody else has the answer, please comment down below because I feel like this is a question that we all ask ourselves because, you know, my 20s have been absolutely insane. I began then let's see, when I was 20, just turning 21, it was, I'm gonna age myself here, 2018, and I had began my 21st year literally traveling the world on a ship. For those of you who don't know, I did semester at sea fall 2018 voyage. It was literally the best 4 months of my whole life, and that was like the beginning of my 20s that I had this insane once in a lifetime experience. So that was something huge. And then we went through the global pandemic right when I was graduating college, and I had a really difficult time figuring out what I wanted to do after graduating school, having been a student for literally, how many years is that? I don't even know how many years that is. 16 years of school, and then all of a sudden, there you go, out into the world, figure it out, especially in the middle of a pandemic. Yeah, I was confused, and oh my gosh, started my YouTube channel. Honestly, like, it's definitely fake it till you make it. I'll figure it out when I get there. Maybe like my biggest advice is to enjoy the process, whatever that is. Let's say you're not where you want to be yet. I find myself looking back on the first few years of starting my YouTube channel and wishing I had enjoyed it more instead of stressing out so much and pushing forward, keep like getting to the next thing, and not like appreciating the hard work it took to like get to this point. Yeah, just I've made so many like core memories in this decade of my life, especially with the Eras tour. I got to live with my sister in Girl House for 2 years and have this like perfect little dollhouse that we loved so much. And honestly, it's so funny to think about. I've had the best moments of my life and also the absolute rock bottom worst moments of my life in my 20s, and I feel like that explains it in the best way, because your life is like this. This is the point in your life that people are gonna start to like pass you up and be in different stages of life, and some people are gonna have more success than you are. Maybe you're having more success than one of your friends, or I have one friend who's literally married, starting a family, and then I have my other friend who also lives at home like me, and my sister just got married, and there's just a lot going on with everybody's life, and it's hard not to look at everybody else and compare your life and your timing. So also remember, like, it's not a race, right? Like, I don't think we should measure like our journey with time, because I think I saw this quote or something that was like, I don't understand why everybody measures distance, like how far you've come, with time. Like, let's say, oh, it'll take me an hour to drive there, it'll take me 3 years to get to this point, when it's really about like all the miles and all the journey it took to get to that point. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense, but I think it just goes along with like, do not rush ahead. Things might not be going the way that you want them to, but I feel like what I've learned in the last few years is that even if you think people's lives are going well and they have like everything that you want, it seems like they're happy from the outside or all of that stuff, you truly do not know what is going on in somebody's personal life behind the scenes. Everybody has their shit. I'll just say it. It's like, try not to minimize your struggles because someone else seems to be struggling more than you. I'm getting way too in depth with this, but I feel like in the last few years, like when I hit 25, when I got into my later 20s, I feel like you start reflecting a lot and realizing like we're all just trying to make it. We're all just trying to be happy and create a life that we love. And that's, your 20s is where you figure it out, honestly. If you feel behind, don't, because Taylor Swift said it best. What was she saying? I was so ahead of the curve became a sphere. I feel like I heavily resonate with This Is Me Trying because of all of these reasons. But the thing is, again, it's like you're showing up and you're hoping for the best and you're trying your hardest, and that's all that matters, truly. That was a lot. But when it comes to finding yourself, I feel like I've been trying to find my way kind of back to myself because of just all the crazy stuff, all the life things that happen. It's like, you know yourself the best and you know what version of yourself you feel the best in, I guess. I had a lot of questions about The Summer I Turned Pretty, whether I'm Team Conrad or Jeremiah, and there's only one answer. Like, I don't even know why people ask. Like, it's genuinely so confusing to me why people are on Team Jeremiah. Like, it does not make sense. I understand if you haven't read the books, it probably doesn't come across as directly, but yeah, I don't know. I don't like it. I feel like Jeremiah is a nice person, but not meant for Belly. Come on. Like, come on. Poor Conrad. I know people like to shit on him because he he did some bad things. He made some mistakes. He was mean to Belly. But his mom died. He was going through it. He quit his one sport he did his whole life. He had to deal with knowing his dad cheated on his mom while she had cancer. Like, he's got panic attacks. You know, the poor boy just needed therapy and a support system, and I feel like because he's a boy, you know, it's not as accepted. But I like how they brought that out in the show, because in the books, that was not a focus. In the books, his character didn't really struggle with mental health as directly as it is shown in the show, which I can appreciate. And I think the main problem is, like, he just had a lot of trauma he had to deal with, and a lot of baggage and a lot of insecurities, because every time Belly faltered, he immediately would just kind of protect himself and go to, like, well, I didn't want to be with you anyway. I didn't mean it when I said blah, blah, blah. But you have to remember, he's like, what, 17, 18? Their frontal lobe isn't developed. Like, of course he's saying stupid shit. But anyways, I am certain, or at least I'm praying, season 3 stays true to the book as much as possible. I want direct quotes. I'm trying to think about what Taylor Swift songs would be in season 3. Maybe like, something from Tortured Poets. Maybe like Peter, Guilty as Sin. Oh my god, there's so many. I feel like Tortured Poets it would fit so well with the 3rd season. Fresh Out the Slammer. If You Were in Love is not playing in this season, I can't. It needs to. It literally needs to. Oh, now I got, see, like, we've had, like, I think it came out maybe like a month after Speak Now Taylor's version, but before 1989. So I wonder, let me see. Because Last Kiss was on season 2, and then, she did use This Love in the 1st season. But yeah, maybe You Are in Love, maybe one of the vault tracks from 1989, like, Is It Over Now? Is It Over Now? Okay, Is It Over Now? That might be a good one. You're Losing Me would be so good. But Daddy, I Love Him, that would be funny. Oh, if they hit me with the LOML, I might off myself. I don't know. I don't think the Black Dog. If the Black Dog is in season 3, you'll have to do a wellness check on me. Like, I'm gonna need somebody to, like, make sure that I'm still breathing. What if they ended it with, like, So High School or something? Okay. Oh, but also they might have, like, Gracie Abrams, like, songs from her new album. Oh, I Knew It, I Know You. Could you imagine that one? Or like Free Now. Oh my god. Close to You. Oh my gosh. The opportunities, there's so many good ones. Someone asked, have you read the books? Which do you like better? I obviously love the books, but I think they did a really good job with the casting and everything for the show for the most part. And I actually liked the changes they made, where they made Taylor a reoccurring character. I really like her character arc in the show because she's so much more likable. In the books, she's low-key insufferable. I do not like her character in the books, but I do really like her character arc in the show. My favorite Taylor Swift song to play on the guitar? Oh, honestly, any of the ones that have like a really fun strumming pattern. I love playing our song 22, 15, Mean. I just love the ones that have like a really fun like strumming pattern. If we're gonna go like picking, Never Grow Up. I love the picking pattern for that one. Yeah. Obviously, I've taught so many, so yeah. Haunted, that's also a fun one. My favorite Gracie Abrams song. Oh, this one's hard. I love the first EP so much. I love I Miss You, I'm Sorry. Friend is an underrated song. I'm trying to think of the songs that I love. Risk. I think that song is such a bop. Go to Gracie. Her second album, underrated. I don't know if she calls it an album because it's technically an EP. This Is What It Feels Like. I love Rockland. I love Camden. Mess It Up. I know you guys asked for one, but you're getting more than one. I do really love Close to You. I listened to that song so many times last year. Close to You and I Knew It, I Know You. That one hits. As the emotional one, yeah. Okay, I'll do a couple more so I'm not talking forever. Second favorite artist after Taylor Swift. Oh, I feel like it's like a three-way tie, maybe. Gracie, Maisie Peters, Kelsey Ballerini, and Tate McRae. Maybe it's a four-way tie. Those are my girls. I love Sabrina Carpenter too, but I feel like Gracie Abrams is like my soul. Kelsey is like my country debut Taylor soul. I think they're all different branches of things that I like about Taylor's music because I love all of their songwriting so much. And Tate McRae, she is just a full vibe. I love her. I've always loved her. Always been a fan since the very beginning. Maisie Peters, I love her energy. Her songwriting is incredible. Highly underrated artist. And she's so fun to see live. I know people like are so mean to her about her live singing, but that was literally just one performance at the Eras Tour. She opened up for the Eras Tour and she was nervous. She's opening for Taylor freaking Swift and she's been a Swiftie her whole life. I know I would choke. I would choke so hard if I opened up for Taylor Swift in a stadium. You guys should go look at my playlist that I have created. I have a couple. Oh, Griff. Y'all need to be listening to Griff. She is so good. She's one of my newer artists that I've been listening to this year. Obsessed. Some other artists I listen to, Leve, love her. Loved her since the beginning. Lizzie McAlpine. Noah Kahan, literally so good. I cannot wait for his new album. I know it's controversial, but I do love the 1975's music. Sue me, sue me. I update my playlist pretty frequently on Spotify. Oh, Audrey, you guys gotta go listen to Gracie Abrams' best friend, Audrey Hobart. I just saw her live last week. She did a very small show in LA, and I almost didn't go because nobody was free to go with me, so I just ended up going by myself, and it was so much fun. She's amazing. Songwriting is obviously amazing because she helped Gracie write The Secret of Us, and she's one to watch. Mark my words, go listen to her 2 songs that she has out right now, Sue Me and Bowling Alley. She is like so relatable. She's so funny. Is like that quirky girl. Like it's giving like Taylor Swift in the You Belong With Me video where she's just dancing like nobody is watching. That's the energy that she gives off. And yeah. Favorite Kelsey Ballerini song, Penthouse, hands down. Do you have any more concerts coming up for the rest of the year? I'm gonna go see Gracie at the Forum. I'm so excited. And then Griff is opening for her. I'm so excited about that. Like Last Night's Mascara live. So good. I'm also going to see Leve with my sister, and I'm seeing Tate McRae at the Forum, which I'm super excited about. This year I definitely had a lot less concerts. We needed to recover from last year and the year before because I can't even count how many concerts I went to. Definitely was like more than 20. Fave new hobby for summer 25. You know, this summer I really want to get back into my creativity because I've been so stifled the last couple years, and so I want to get back into writing because when I went to college, my degree was in English creative writing emphasis in nonfiction writing, and so I really would like to write some memoir, some profile, like some different nonfiction pieces. I need to get back into songwriting, but if we're talking about crafty stuff, I've been saying this for so long, but I have this old guitar that I want to rhinestone to look like the Fearless sparkly guitar, and so at some point this summer I would like to undertake that project. Ooh, we'll end on this one. Do you think Taylor is making a movie about Holiday House, or Rebecca Harkness, who is the song The Last Great American Dynasty is based on? And I think so. I mean, that's what the rumor mill is saying. I definitely feel like she loves that story so much, and it would be really, really cool to see it brought to the main screen. But it's not even in production yet, so I've heard, and it probably wouldn't be out for a few years, I think, maybe. I don't really know how long it takes to make a movie, but I think that would be an amazing opportunity to tell that story. And it's crazy because they could literally use Holiday House to film it because she owns it. I just think that would be so much fun, and I think she's such a good writer. I just know it would be so good, and I would love like a flash forward. Let's say like she's telling the story of Rebecca Harkness, right? She could do like an All Too Well 10 moment where she kind of like does a little cameo at the end of her like walking into the empty house. I just got chills, like, oh, that would be so awesome. So I feel like if she were to do it, she would definitely incorporate that, like, it comes full circle and Taylor is the owner of the house now, just like she did with the song where she says, and then it was bought by me. She's already got the whole soundtrack for the movie, like folklore, you know? Anyways, that's all the questions I'm gonna answer for right now. Now I'm gonna go with my parents to dinner, and maybe I'll see you guys later and I'll show you guys my nighttime routine. Guys, so I've kind of been, I'm not gonna say obsessed with TikTok Shop, but I have gotten so many things from TikTok Shop, this shirt being one of them, Miss Americana. Now, the cool thing about TikTok Shop is that if you have, I feel like it's 10,000 followers, you can get free samples. And when I tell you, I love it. So much of my clothes are just free samples from TikTok Shop because when basically they will send you the product and all you have to do is post a video on TikTok wearing it. And so the other day I saw this shirt on TikTok and I was like, I need to. I absolutely, like, this shirt is me. Literally. This is the most me shirt ever. I was like #1 Hannah Montana stan back in the day, still am, and having a meltdown in the Hannah Montana font, literally so funny. My two personalities right here. So good. So obviously I had to request this one. Some other things I've gotten from TikTok Shop. This is my favorite thing I've gotten, which is the Lego Lover House. This was so much fun to build. It even lights up if you plug in the little thing. There's lights in the rooms and just the details are literally so cute. And so I did get this for free, and I did post a video though, and I actually like got a lot of views on that video. I will say over the past few months I've been way more consistent on TikTok, so if you want more content, go hit me up over there. It is so funny how each platform I feel like I have a different vibe. I do a lot of guitar videos over on TikTok as well. My most recent craft that I got on TikTok Shop was these coasters. They're little like bedazzled coasters. Look how cute. And so each one has a little like thing. So I did these two. I'm working on Lover right now. And then I also have Red. And it comes with these little cork things you put on the back. So you can put your drinks on little Taylor Swift coasters. Super fun. I love to do this when I'm watching TV. I love a monotonous task. You guys know, I bejeweled my own Lover bodysuit last year. So like this is filling that void, but also not making me literally question my life and my choices. Well, it is now 11:58 p.m. and I am finally finished in uploading my guitar video. This is usually what happens just because I have such a hard time focusing during the day that when I really lock in the evenings, I have so much work to get done and I end up having to stay up too late. This is actually early, if you could believe that, for me. My sleep has been so bad. When I say so bad, 3 nights ago, I literally didn't sleep. I went to sleep at 8:30 a.m. and I slept for like 40 minutes. And then the day after that, I slept for 10 hours. So not great, but we're working on it. Okay, the pink light was way too much, so I turned it off. I'm now trying to wind down. I have my peppermint tea. I've become a tea girly now. I absolutely love peppermint tea. It's so good. It just feels like a warm hug, you know? But anyways, thank you guys for following along for my day. I don't know what compelled me to make a little vlog today, but it was fun. It kind of reminded me of my old stuff that I used to make. And in my Q&A, a lot of you actually asked, how are you doing? Like, actually. And it's so sweet of you guys to truly care about me. I appreciate the sentiment, but I feel like right now I am doing actually so good relatively, because the first half of this year was so crazy and I've really just been trying to figure out a lot of stuff. I'm being so vague. This is like one of my fatal flaws, is that whenever I'm talking about something uncomfortable, I'm just so vague about it. But essentially this year I've been really trying to get a handle on my mental health. And sometimes it takes having a full breakdown in order to break through, as Taylor says. A lot of my issues with content creation and burnout had to do with my ADHD and me essentially having undiagnosed, untreated ADHD for my entire life up until I was like 25 is when I first realized that I probably had ADHD, and then confirmed it with my therapist, which was so crazy because a lot of girls go undiagnosed for so long because the symptoms of it present so differently than boys and men. I have inattentive ADHD, which has a lot to do with like focus and comes with a lot of anxiety, and it's not necessarily messy, disorganized. Like, I always did well in school. I'm a pretty organized person, but I realized over the years I had come up with my own systems for, I guess, like trying to be successful. Of course, my special interest is Taylor Swift, and that is one of the things that has stuck over the years. But there's a lot of other hobbies and interests that have come and gone. I think the main problem is sleep. My sleep has been so terrible that it affects like every other part of my life. Being able to focus on my work, have motivation to do anything, just being absolutely wired all night and hyperfixated on something, not my favorite. So it has been a journey to say the least, but we are heading in the right direction, and my goals for this year are to just get back to feeling like myself again and get back to enjoying the things that I used to enjoy. And I feel like TikTok is ruining my life. Because I spend way too much time scrolling on TikTok, time that I would love to be spending reading and writing and playing guitar and doing all the things that I like to do that keep me creative. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of good things about TikTok, but for me, it's just ruining my attention span and my ability to kind of focus on my tasks at hand. It is difficult when you literally like, social media is my job, so it is so hard to have boundaries and not get distracted, but like I said, we are working on it. But that's why I love YouTube so much, because to me, YouTube doesn't even feel like social media. I feel like I learn a lot on YouTube, and I feel like there's a lot more like valuable information on YouTube, and you have to like search out stuff and you can learn so much. YouTube is like long form, and so you're needing to kind of focus more than you would on a 10-second TikTok video. But anyways, I wanted to play you guys a surprise song. First, I'll play you guys a little bit of Us, because that's the video that I was working on today. Do the little intro. You know what song I was really feeling the other week? It was this one. It'll be a surprise. I see your face in my mind as I drive away, 'cause none of us thought it was gonna end that way. People are people, and sometimes it doesn't change our minds, and it's killing me to see you go after all this time. And we know it's never simple, never easy, never a clean break, no one here to save me. You're the only thing I know, like the back of my hand, and I can't breathe without you, but I have to breathe without you, but I have to. It's 2 a.m. feeling like I just lost a friend. Hope you know it's not easy, easy for me. And they know it's never simple, never easy, never a clean break, no one here to save me. Oh, I can't breathe without you, but I have to. Breathe, an underrated sad girl song about losing a friend. So good. Okay, so to end out the vlog, I would like everybody to comment down below what was the very first Taylor Swift song you discovered. What was the song that made you a Swiftie? A few of you might know this story because I tell it sometimes, but the very first song that made me like a true Swiftie was Mean from Speak Now, because I heavily related to that my freshman year of high school. So I would love to know. But anyways, thank you guys for coming along on the vlog. Let me know what other types of videos you guys want from me, if you like the casual vibes or you're just like, nope, I'm just here to listen to you talk about Taylor Swift. That's also fine. But love you guys, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.